2020, a reactor ruptured, causing mass release of formalin both in liquid and gases formed into the environment. What exactly is the problem here? It was proven that the cooling system of the reactor actually malfunctioned, causing temperature to rise uncontrollably. And as it happens too fast, the pressure relief valve actually failed to function properly. Although after this incident happened, various safety maintenance were implemented, the problem should be handled from the root causes, which is the reactor, specifically the cooling system, which we believe can be tackled by our product. We created a reactor with the engineering design of heat transfer. First, it is isothermal reactor, which is preferred for reaction with high heat of fraction, and to help us achieve that, we supply a continuous flow of cooling water. We then achieve and maintain our desired conversion and avoid catalyst deactivation. Secondly, our reactor is multi-tubular fixed bed reactor with the specifications shown in the video, which ensure that we can achieve maximum direct contact of gases, reactant and catalyst. What we are talking about here is lesser construction cost, as the smaller reactor can achieve the sufficient heat transfer needed for the surface area. Next, two major raw materials that we use are methanol and oxygen. Generally, oxygen is easier to handle, while methanol is corrosive and flammable. Following the guideline, shell needs to be of carbon steel, while the tube needs to be of stainless steel. Again, what we are talking about here is lesser cost, as they are affordable and readily available. Coming to the most important part of preaching today, which is costing. As shown in the slide, the reactor actually costs around 1 million with the expected lifetime of 20 years, and the silver is actually expected to be changed every 10 years. So the annual cost is 1.22 times 10 to the power of $6, and the selling price for the formaldehyde is also shown in the slide. And with a production rate of 150,000 tonnes per year, the annual revenue is 1.38 times 10 to the power of $8, and the annual profit is actually calculated with a safety margin of 25% to actually account for the further separation of formaldehyde, which is 1.02 times 10 to the power of $8. Moving on to the last part, which is sustainability. We have three pillars of sustainability, which is social, environmental and economic. So for the first pillar, which is social, we have a global annual demand of formaldehyde, more than 30 megatons, and the annual consumption actually increased by 5% over the next few years. We actually contribute to the creation of jobs and economic development. Next pillar, which is environmental, we actually treat the formaldehyde containing wastewater using the membrane bioreactor or MBR. Then we are actually able to remove up to 99.9% of formaldehyde in the wastewater. For the last pillar, which is the economic pillar, the global formaldehyde market size are actually expected to grow from $10 billion to $15.51 billion by 2020. Actually, we also optimize the process to reduce the cost and increase the production by recycling the unreacted methanol. And I would like to say thank you to my team members and also the audience for listening to us. Thank you.